we have received a request for aid from the Alliance. They are being invaded by the Empire. We have only just taken back Ferdiad, and yet I am already asking all of you to move out once more. Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
House Regan has rallied the Alliance Lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster. But we do not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeat at Gronder severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
To think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance. Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as regent to the Emperor. He has presumably taken command after the Emperor was wounded in Gronder.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels not only in domestic affairs, but tactics as well. He is not an opponent we should take lightly. Lord Arundel.
Are you concerned?
I always suspected that Lord Arundel was behind the tragedy 9 years ago. The timing of his departure from the kingdom, the fact that he abruptly stopped making donations. Too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago? Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help. What are your thoughts?
If we turn our back on the Alliance and then Deirdre falls, it will undoubtedly make our situation difficult further down the road. We would have enemies in two directions, in the Alliance to the northeast, and in the Empire to the south.
That is true. In that scenario, we would not be able to safely march our soldiers to Enbar.
I am terribly worried about Lady Rhea, but I believe we must save the Alliance first. Oh, maybe if we do this, the Alliance will help us out in return. We could ask them to help us attack the Empire. You know, a sneak attack or something.
Annie, when did you become so devious?
What would your mother think?
What? It wasn't that devious.
It kind of
What do you
wasn't
think,
really.
Professor?
Let's march for Deirdre.
Yes, I agree. I will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south. But far more importantly, they need us. We cannot turn our backs on them. We will arrange to head out at once. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
Okay, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game at this point now.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor. I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead.
You should get some rest.
I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential. Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
Uh-oh. Lysatia, are you okay?
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was. I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things. I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
What do you mean?
18 years ago, House Ordelia was involved in a civil conflict within the Empire. All we did was respond to a call for aid. We weren't involved politically. But once the rebellion was crushed, my family was held responsible for the aid we gave, and the Empire gained some sway over us as a result. At the time, the noble houses of the Alliance took a passive stance. No one lent aid to my family. As a result, some key officials within the family were killed, and people from the Empire were sent to replace them. Among those people were some mysterious mages. They were unsettling, in a word, skin pale as death. One after another, they captured and imprisoned the children of our household. They began performing terrible rituals on the children, though it's probably more accurate to call them experiments. With the Empire monitoring our every move, My parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded. One after another, the children died, until the only one left was me. You know, my hair wasn't always this color. During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair, all trace of pigment gone. Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded. Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me. Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss. The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened. 5 more years at most. Perhaps less.
How awful.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again. Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory. After all my mother and father have suffered, I at least want them to have peace as they grow older. That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
It's too soon to give up.
It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
He's trying to find a way to undo it.
Professor,
Lindard was onto something, right?
the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow. But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were, I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crests.
We'll find a way.
You sound resolved. I'll allow your resolve to bolster my own. Thank you, Professor.
There's some greater context that goes on. Well, maybe not context. Well, not context for Lysithea, but context for another character. There is one other character in the game we know who has white hair at a young age like that. That's all I'll say. And the Ordelia backstory that we were just treated to does have a lot greater context for that other character.
Thank you. You may leave now.
Let's see, did something happen?
Not really. There is just a problem I must now clean up. Do you know of Aryan Road? It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
I've heard of it.
Yes, I had thought I might have mentioned it before. It is a fortress city that is lauded as the strongest in the kingdom. The land around Aryan Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe. When he turned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him. Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city, given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom. Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points. I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force, but
Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so. We confirmed that troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road. If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially. But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive.
Okay, let's go.
Right away. You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy. Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been lost. Her Majesty was right to send me here.
Hubert. So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital. I had hoped to take the fort while it was poorly defended, but now, well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him, and then take Aryan Road.
I think we can manage that.
Traps have been set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside. If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the traps. However, Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now. They may have changed how things work. But there's no point in dawdling. Let's just make a point to disable any devices we come across.
Okay, so there's one there. There's one there. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, go for that one. See, it's fairly obvious where the trap points are, so if we just kind of avoid
My orders?
going onto the trap points. Oh wait, hold on. Convoy. Let's trade that with... Oh, why can't she use the inexhaustible? Apparently she really is not ready to use it.
Let's clean up.
Oh wait, Shamir's on the trap tile. Whoop. That's not good. I'm gonna send Dimitri after that. Oh wait, Dimitri's gonna be targeted super hard. Not great.
Surprise reinforcements. We must defeat them.
Okay, so that group is good. They're going after Hubert. First of all, let me hit the lever.
So what if they disable some old contraptions? It's no loss to us.
Of course, Hanneman would be on the bad side of things.
Exclusive control.
So, the system has been modified. The person operating the traps must be elsewhere.
For the sake of Edelgard, I shall take the liberty of helping. Go!
Saw it coming.
Nice try.
Look at all these dodges. Yeah, that's the only one Mercedes can target.
A tragic end.
I was hoping she'd be able to target whichever one's targeting Bernadetta, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Unless... no, because Mercedes has a healing ring, so...
So helpful.
So let's just give Mercedes another move. So now she can go and target the one that's targeting Bernadetta. Oh no, it's Hubert. And Hubert is one tile out of range. Meanwhile, I'm gonna send Sari over to take out Hanneman. Felix, Leone, and Dimitri are gonna go after the reinforcements. I think this plan is going to work pretty well. And along the way, they're going to help take out and clear the path for the troop going after Hubert.
Aryan Road is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry it from our grasp.
Oh, jeez.
It hurts. Better pull back, Bernie.
Good grief. Well, that doesn't help. Oh, jeez, Hanneman. Okay, we need to take him out. We need to take Hubert out ASAP. Okay. Oh, God.
Captain Gerald would be ashamed.
I'm giving you way more of a chance than I want to be giving you, Leone, but you're still just doing it the way you're doing it. Not moving Felix as much because I want Dimitri to be able to catch up with him.
I suppose you thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within. Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
Okay, he has even more reinforcements. Whatever. Okay, and then Dorothea falling behind a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to take out Hubert, because I want to actually go on a one-on-one with Hubert.
It's
Like,
win
I've done
or
the
die.
cheap way a few times, but I don't want to do the cheap way every single time. That's just not fun for anyone. You know what? I try not to use the Sword of the Creator too much because I don't want to take down the durability, but I will make an exception for you, Hanneman.
In the end, I may not have gleaned your secret. Yet even if I die, someone will follow my work, and another after that. Such is the way of scholarship. If I die for this new empire, then I have no regrets.
Trying to make this all dramatic and whatnot. We never cared. If there was any boss to level up to level 51, I'm glad it was him.
That should take care of the traps.
All right, next.
Good. You've cut them off from their reinforcements.
Alright, the reinforcements have... Okay, thanks for showing me that. The reinforcements have been cut off. I don't think... Has Dimitri been hit a single time in
Hit
this
me if you must.
paralogue? I don't think he has been. Oh, his lance broke. I wish it would automatically switch him to another lance, because he's going to try to attack and not hit nearly enough. Okay, well, he's being hit now. Once his lance broke, he lost all his confidence. Okay, I feel like I can take out this last guy. I think that just leaves Hubert.
It was meant to be.
Alright, let's do it. Whew. Whoops. Okay, Yuri, you probably could use the level, so take him out.
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
Don't worry, Hubert, your day's coming.
The Empire troops are withdrawing. This is it. We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road. Let's clean up the wreckage and return to Garreg Mach. Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
We did it.
Oh, it's you.
A rare sight.
I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened. By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional.
I mean, all I
Your
really did
leadership
was take out
key in
Hubert.
Taking back Aryan Road safely.
We all contributed.
Indeed, everyone gave their all for victory. I am always being saved by those around me, it seems. It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom. Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom. The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army. And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands. Also, my apologies. Here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you.
Aren't you overdoing it?
Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before. But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement. So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason.
I don't talk much. See, I thought we could all celebrate our victory.
A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall?
I do.
If memory serves, that was after the mock battle between the houses. It was a wonderful time. We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well. But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment?
Everyone's waiting for you.
You really think so? Well, if you insist. Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.